You. So I was trying to connect my hotspot on my phone so I can go outside and smoke and run the laptop out there because the temperature's decent, but I can't I can't get I can't find the I don't know what you call it in the list, the hotspot, for my phone. Fucking bullshit. What's up, Darcy? I haven't seen any penises but my own, Billy. No penises but my own. Yeah. I didn't stream last week because I just didn't feel like streaming. I got into a thing with some asshole here, and I just couldn't do it. I can't wait to get back to work, man. And do everything I can to get the fuck out of here. I just had enough, It's too much of this bullshit. AJ, surprised to see you. Billy Blogs, Darcy, AJ Bag, Liquid. Yeah, I didn't stream last week because I just didn't. I don't know. So you're in Croatia, right? Liquid. AJ's penis is probably like an M&M. What flavor? The shitty colored one? You're in the capital of Croatia, Zagreb. Broadcast bar, what's happening? Well, Liquid, I'm going to put the thing out. Can you come on? See if you can come on. I'm sorry about the light, but the only way I can fucking sit on my bed. What about the Pakistani girl? We'll save that for later as soon as he starts acting up, which shouldn't be long.
I gotta turn the other YouTube channel off. How's it going, Jim?
All right.
Yeah, man. In Croatia, I might just smoked a little something, so I'm feeling like very airy right now. So apologize for that. It's good to see you again, though, Jim. I was excited for the stream. I'm glad you're streaming this week.
What's that now?
So I'm glad you're streaming this week.
Yeah, last week. Listen, I got another argument with some asshole here, and it just my mindset was like,
Yeah, I saw you had like a surprise stream last week.
yeah, we some fucking some dude, like, he was in our room, like, it's me, Jeremy, and this one dude, and he was a fucking weirdo, and they found out, the one guy found out he was a sex offender, so we got rid of him.
Yeah, I saw that.
But that night, just prior to that, I'm watching Trump on TV, and he sits down next to me and starts grumbling about Trump. And earlier, he tried to start a political discussion with me. He didn't even, like, he didn't know what NATO was. He didn't even have a position. This motherfucker was just wanting to fuck with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was a little pissed about it. But frankly, I think they knew that this dude had that designation for a couple days. He owed her rent, and he magically paid the rent that day, and then later in the day they come up with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, made me sleep with a fucking sex offender a couple of nights. Fucking so
That's funny.
so they could get paid. I mean, ain't nobody stupid.
Do you know what? Do you know what the specifics of the charge was?
No, it just said okay, so when you go on Megan's list, there's a box that checks
Mm-hmm.
for minors or not,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't checked.
Okay.
But then the owner of the house, the girl that owns, she doesn't own the house, but she runs the program, call it. I was told that she did a deep dive and found out that there was a child involved. Now he told us that he was fucking somebody's wife, and the wife got found out, so she said he raped her to protect her, to not let her husband know she was fucking around on him. But that's a likely story.
Yeah. I mean, as you know, girls do lie, but man, it's
Yeah,
a very dark
they do.
it's a very dark thing.
Let me tell you something. I was worried about my ex hitting me with some kind of sexual charge against my daughter or against her. Because
Yeah.
if you remember, when I met her, she was accusing 3 men of rape, and it didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She got angry, and that's what she does when she gets angry. She starts making accusations. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's always scary. I was with the one girl. I was doing the acid with her, and I think at one point she like insinuated she was having a really bad trip on it, and she like insinuated. I forget what she insinuated, but something about the cops getting involved, and I'm like, I like had fear going through my eyes, and I think she saw that, and she like really backed off doing that.
Well, when you're having sex with her
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
while you're tripping, right?
Not while I was tripping. No, I don't think so.
That's the best, dude. Having sex
No,
when
well,
you're
it gets a
tripping.
little weird. It gets a little bit like what am I even doing? Like this doesn't even feel. I can't even make sense of what's. You have to do it on like probably the come down. You know.
Oh, you believe me, yeah. I love sex on acid.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really done it that much. I think the girls usually they don't really haven't really taken the acid very well. So maybe you could have sex and maybe them not being on it. I think that would be
How
cool.
many
But
how many hits did she do?
I usually give them one. The last
Right,
time that girl I might have gave her two though, and that was just because she was really experienced.
right.
But she was also on like max doses of like antipsychotics, max doses of Adderall, max doses of a lot of prescriptions.
And she got high?
Oh, she got way too high. She got way too high. She had a
If
breakdown.
she was on an antipsychotic, I don't see how she could. Well,
Mm.
but it's certain
I don't know. I don't know what.
antidepressants that stop it.
Yeah, I don't know what she was on, but she didn't have any Xanax. She was like, "Oh, you need to take care of me because I don't have any Xanax." And I was like, "Yeah, I got you. I'll take care of you no matter what." You know, and it's a lot of times when I'm on acid, like I can really, if anything, most every single time I'm on acid, like if I need to do something, I can definitely pull everything together and do it and be like semi-normal. So, but girls, man, they start going crazy. But it's that's just my one time. But man, I've been out here walking around Zagreb today. It's been pretty nice. It's been real nice here. I've been on the public transportation. Public transportation's real. There's not any mental people on the public transportation. You don't see any riffraff. Like you see like
Hold on one
young.
second. Hello,
Yeah.
Eleanor. What's up? You
Hello,
don't see
Eleanor. New name I haven't seen before.
Wait a minute. So this guy, Tash God of Fools, I don't think I heard of you before. Welcome to the channel. He's like, I may be on the debate panel tomorrow for the San George Floyd 2.0 debate about whether or not it's free speech that he is being deported. Any advice or ideas? Who's San George? Who the fuck is San George Floyd? Is
Oh,
that
he's
this
talking about.
dude? Is
It's
that?
like this. He's like basically saying sand N word. He's basically talking about a
Oh,
Middle Eastern guy. There's a
okay.
Middle Eastern guy. So what I think, I haven't looked into what's going on. They're deporting somebody who was in college and they were like doing supportive.
Yeah, he was anti-American, promoting Hamas,
He was promoting Hamas, yeah, and
talking
they're
shit on the
terrorists.
Jews. He's a guest here, and he shouldn't be. Well, you don't want to take any advice from me, my man, because I would just tell them, fuck this dude. You know what I mean? Deport him. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just goes back to a nation's right to decide who they want to be, because he's not a citizen. So
Right.
we have like a right to,
Yeah, we could just tell him to get lost. We don't like you. That's it.
yeah, we have a right to decide who we want to let in the country. So it's, I know the debate's going to be like more about the freedom of speech aspect, but
So what's this? You got to decipher this one for me too. Billy Block said AJ is appropriating the ROI flag now. What's that?
ROI means return on investment to me. I don't know. That's probably like a UK. That's probably like UK slang for each other that we have no idea about.
What's the ROA flag there, Billy? He's telling me to eat them. Republic of Ireland. What's wrong with that? I'm Irish. Yeah, but Ireland's all fucked up with the immigration and all.
Yeah, it's
They've
really
literally
sad.
destroyed Ireland. I mean, Ireland is done. That's it.
Yeah, that's why I came to Eastern Europe, because there's not like a lot of immigrants. So, like it's all white people here. Like, you know, it's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Get on the public transportation and it's just like literally all white people, like young people, just like girls, like by themselves, like just chilling. You know what I mean? Like just a cohesive culture, where everybody's like,
Well, they don't
I don't
speak
know, bro.
English, right?
No, they speak English very well here. Pretty much everyone speaks English. This is like one of the Croatia's are like one of the most English speaking countries. I found out. Everybody's been telling me that. I've been talking to. I'm like, I'm surprised everybody here is speaking English for me.
Is it legal to smoke weed over there?
Nope, nope. I found out a way to get some, or someone gave me some.
Find any acid?
I brought some with me.
I wouldn't say that too loud.
I stuttered.
I was trying to dance around it.
I allegedly found some. Yeah. I allegedly brought it with me.
So Tash God a Fool says, that's most of my plan, especially since he's supporting an officially designated terrorist organization. Like you point out, if he had been a citizen, I imagine he would be fine. Yeah, they wouldn't even brought it up if he was a citizen. But this dude, he's like out of hand. He's
I
a
guess they're
guest.
gonna. It's a little bit more like they're gonna hit you with, because it's like when I would debate liberals, when social media companies were censoring everybody, and they would be like, oh well, the freedom of speech is, and they would pretty much conflate freedom of speech with the First Amendment. So I'm like, I'm not talking about the First Amendment. I'm talking about freedom of speech. So they're gonna.
Well, wait a minute. How do you conflate freedom of speech with the First Amendment?
Because the First Amendment only applies to governments, like only applies to our government.
It only protects you from the government, but
Yeah.
the freedom of speech is really another way of saying the First Amendment.
No,
It's the same
because
thing.
they're different. Because it's like
How are they different? How could they be different?
Because like when Twitter was banning you, that's not the First Amendment. Like that wasn't protected in the First Amendment. That's why everyone's like it's a private company. But so that would be like a violation of freedom of speech, but not violation of the First Amendment.
No, freedom of speech, it's just another way of saying the First Amendment. There's no thing on the freedom of speech. It's just another way of
saying. So when a private company blocks your speech, the difference is that it's not a violation of the First Amendment, right? You agree with that?
Well, yeah, but it's not. But
Right.
freedom of speech isn't a thing. It's not an amendment. It's not a law.
That's what
It's
I'm
not.
saying. Exactly. That's the difference.
You have the First Amendment right.
The
Okay,
First Amendment,
that's the reason why these motherfuckers can censor you.
yeah, the First Amendment's a legal, like a legal thing, like a legal text. It's a legal document, and it has like legal.
Well, it covers a
Um,
bunch of stuff: freedom of religion, freedom of assembly,
that's true.
freedom
Yeah,
of press.
but just as far as freedom of speech, that's the difference. Where it's like, so that's what they're going to be with him, or they're going to be like, so they're not violating the First Amendment, but they're violating
Well,
freedom of speech.
no. Here's the thing, because from what I read, if he's here legally,
Hmm.
and don't you know that these motherfuckers that are here legally get all the rights and freedoms that we get? So they really can't attack him on freedom of speech. But I think Trump hustled him down to Louisiana because to a military installation because the rules are different or something. I don't know. So yeah, but Tash got a fool. Freedom of speech is it's just what would you call it? It's just a term that people say. There's no there's no rights under freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is just another way of saying the First Amendment. Yeah, it's not a thing. It's not an amendment. It's not a law. It doesn't carry any weight. People say freedom. That's why people get the First Amendment mixed up with shit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, people think you have the right to fucking say anything anywhere. You don't. It's just like them football players all kneeling. I remember my whole crew, bunch of liberals. They're arguing with me that they have the freedom of speech to do that. No, they don't. No, they don't. The football owners allowed them to do it. They could tell them to stop, and if they didn't, they could fire them, and there's nothing they could do.
So here's what you're going to do, Tash. When they hit you with that, when they're going to be like, oh, well, the First Amendment doesn't protect the person, and then they're going to be like, you're a hypocrite. You're just going to have to say, oh, they have the freedom to support Hamas, but they just don't have the freedom of consequence. Because that's what all the liberals were saying when they were banning us from social media. They're like, oh no, you can say whatever you want, but you're not free from the consequences. So you're
Well,
just
their
gonna have to.
argument is going to be they can't send them back on what he was saying.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they can. Yeah, they can. Yeah, because it's like the
Well,
that's like the
actually, yeah.
courts.
Well, no,
They can.
no, it's a little sticky, man. It's I read a thing on it. He has freedom of speech, so he's protected. It's that simple, unless he's calling people to riot, and I believe he has done that. So if he's calling for violence, if he's inciting a riot,
Well, let's just
that's
say he's
different.
saying. Let's just even take it out of the terrorist. We could take the argument out of the terrorist and just say, what if he's saying, what if he's here on a green card, just saying, I hate America? Then just to take it out of, riot or supporting terrorists, you know, he should be able to argue that we as a country have the right to not want to naturalize. Like, you have to separate us as a country naturalizing the person as an action that we don't have to do, and that's like a consequence of them saying, like, for instance, I hate America or I support Hamas, where it's like he has the legal right to do that, but or he has the freedom of
What
speech to
will
say it.
Trump's argument be trying to deport that riot? I can't. These motherfuckers got names you can't remember. You're fucking retards.
Yeah, so as he's saying, Secretary of the Interior has the ability to remove anyone they want. So since he's not a citizen, he's not protected legally by the First Amendment. Because he's not protected legally
No,
by the
no, no,
First
no,
Amendment.
no. Listen, I was reading shit the other day. If they're here legally, right?
Mhm.
Green card, visa, whatever, they basically have the same rights that Americans do. Believe it or not.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure that's all arguable because we're not lawyers.
No,
So
no,
maybe,
no. I've read this in many different. Yeah, they have the same rights. They have freedom of speech. They have, I'm not freedom. First Amendment, freedom of speech. That's not a separate thing. Freedom of speech. It's not. It's just a way of saying the First Amendment without saying the First Amendment. It's
Well,
not a separate thing. It's not.
I don't know. They'll have to though, because just I guess the argument I'm saying, and I guess if they do have the right to the First Amendment, they're protected from retaliation, government retaliation,
Yeah, the government.
because
You're
yeah,
protected from the government. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So they're not.
specifically.
But if you threaten somebody, that's not protected. If you're trying to incite a riot, if he's calling people to arms against the Jews or something like that, then that can be, that's definitely not protected.
I've heard someone say that if you are supporting a terrorist group, that's grounds for your that's like a violation of the law. So
Oh no.
the violation of the law would be would
Can
be
it,
the mhm.
does the First Amendment protect you if you support Hamas? Yeah, see, the liberals are trying to frame it as a free speech violation.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's mostly like a law thing, and I can't really get into like the law of it because everyone would say that birthright citizenship is
Yeah,
whatever.
it says in short, moral support for terrorism is fully protected by the First Amendment.
Hmm. Hmm.
Material support is not.
Hmm. Well, anyway, you can still use their own commie talking points against them and just be like not free from the consequences, even though, and then you'd have to, it would get down to a legal rabbit hole whether or
What the
not,
fuck is it? Mahmoud Khalil. So, what is Trump's argument against Mahmoud Khalil? It's a First Amendment battle, and that's what the Guardian's saying. Though.
yeah,
When is that supposed to happen?
good luck, Tosh, maybe.
Yeah, they don't give you an easy answer. Fucking cocksuckers. What's up, Jeffrey? Hey, how's AJ doing, Jeffrey? Well, the uh, the girl, the hooker, the Pakistani girl, is dead, and he still hasn't sent me one thin dime. But you know, I'm sure there's another girl out there ready to fleece him for money. Yeah.
They just going to I think Brazil or something, he said, for another girl.
AJ.
Hmm.
Oh, he's got a Brazilian girl now.
He said he was going to Brazil. Yeah,
He's going to Brazil.
he said he was thinking about it, but he had to get his passport. And I was like, damn, now that you started drinking again, who knows how long that's going to take.
Yeah, he ain't getting no passport.
That's what I was thinking.
Chris Kroll said, New York Post federal judge ordered a plane load of illegal alien Venezuelan gang members be returned to the USA. Probably the same for actual terrorists. See, now Trump is trying to get in front of the Supreme Court, and what he's trying to say is it shouldn't be right for a federal judge to make these nationwide decisions. They should only have jurisdiction in their area. It's just fucking ridiculous. Judges aren't supposed to be able to do that to the president. Fucking bullshit. Right. Billy Blogs you summarized it correctly, Billy. The Pakistani hooker is dead and he still hasn't sent a dime. Thanks, AJ. You're a wonderful guy. Swirly, what's up, Swirly? Swirly said AJ is better drunk anyhow. channel is Wick TV. That's what you're going to be on tomorrow? I've been talking to some guy, Sage Outcast, and he's respectful and all, but he claims he was a Republican before. Impossible. No one switches that completely. No. No.
Who'd you say? Who?
Sage Outcast.
Oh. And he switched from being what?
He claims he was a Republican before, and now he's a Democrat. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's cool that we got all this, because there's like a bunch of it seems like it's astroturfed. What's it called? Opposition to what Trump's doing. Trump and Elon, basically. Trump and Elon with the Doge effort. So
yeah,
so
there's
like a lot of this opposition. Obviously they were getting a lot of money from.
They're already screaming impeachment.
Yeah,
Lock Musk up.
Unelected billionaires.
Yeah, my brother said to that. He's like Cash Patel ain't a billionaire. Pan Bonnie ain't a fucking billionaire. Hegseth ain't a fucking billionaire. RFK ain't a fucking billionaire. He named his whole cabinet. He said they're not billionaires.
Also, his entire cabinet wasn't elected. Just like Elon Musk wasn't elected. They were appointed by the person who was elected. So it's it's like we don't ever say the unelected HHS director. We don't ever say the unelected head of the defense. I forget what Hegseth is. Whatever, Department of Defense head or whatever. We don't ever complain about those guys being not democratically voted on, but it's always been understood that the president appoints those people, and that's through the election. And then Elon Musk was out there. He was out there as well. He was a main person in the campaign, so it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you really stop to think about it, it doesn't make sense from three different ways. But it's just one of those things where safe and effective, 2 weeks to slow the spread. They just say these things over and over again, and it just takes a life of its own.
So let me ask you something. Do you know anything about like hotspots for phones?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, the designation is not showing up. You know what I'm saying?
On your laptop?
Yeah, on the list, when I put my hotspot on my phone, Rebel 7's not coming up.
And obviously you see it's on your phone toggled, right? Obviously.
Yeah, Rebel 7, it shows what should show up, but it's not. Now I shut off the computer and the phone.
And your Wi-Fi works. Your Wi-Fi works in general, right? Like you're seeing other Wi-Fi networks.
Well, yeah, I'm seeing other networks, but I'm on the network here.
Okay.
The only thing I'm on T-Mobile here, and I'm on a Metro phone, but that's owned by T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? But still, I think I've seen the designation before. That happened before, man. It was a real fucking bitch, and it just appeared one day. You know what I mean?
I don't know what else to tell you other than turn off the phone, turn it back on.
Right. Yeah.
Just the whole normal spiel. I don't have a Windows device in front of me to be able to see if there's anything else that I would be able to look at, because I have a Mac on. I'm on a Mac right now, so.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Billy Blog said, I hope AJ washes his filthy hands before handling other people's weed. AJ, do you wash your hands? He probably wipes his ass before he goes to work. Yeah. Ooh, shit. I think I accidentally almost killed the stream. Fuck me. I just did that again, man. I shut off the fucking Wi-Fi. I'm stupid. Yeah, apparently if you do it real quick, you don't lose it.
That's pretty neat. They're pretty good about that. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't.
Certain things like that. Networking has a really robust protocol. They got these other cats here. I'm in like I don't know how to describe it. There's like a courtyard out here. I've been letting my cat go outside because it's like separated from the city. So there's like these gates that I go through, and there's like a terrace out here, and I can let my cat. There's these other cats here as well, are black cats, and they're outside. They're outside making.
Better watch your cat don't get beat the fuck up.
Yeah, they've been. I think they've been interested in my cat. They got a like one of them has like a chipped ear and like scratches and stuff. And they got the man out here to just give him some food. And Split, I went to Split. That's in southern Croatia. In the entire city, it's not like on the water, but there's a ton of cats in that city. Like everywhere you look, there's a cat. I like it. I like cats. So
what did it cost you to fly out there and back? You got a round trip ticket, I assume, right?
no, I don't have the ticket back yet.
What do you mean? So what did it cost you to go one way?
I think it was like $700 or $800, and then
Wow.
on top of that, $200 for the cat, and then on top of that, like $200 more for the
Dude,
certificate.
I'd have left that motherfucking cat.
No, he's been good. I've liked having him here. I've liked having him here, and I think he'll be really sad without me. I know he'll be really sad without me. I left before for like 5 days to go to Utah and Las Vegas, and he was really sad during that 5-day time.
I don't think cats get sad.
No, they get sad. Yeah, they do.
So Billy Bloggs is like, interested in your cat? Interested how?
I mean,
Billy Bloggs said, for fuck's sake, he paid for the cat. I know, I was the same way.
Yep. 800. It was like so. The city that I'm in, it would have been like over $2,000 to fly to this city, but I saw that yeah, it was like 7 something to go to Split, and Split honestly is like a prettier city than Zagreb, but Zagreb's more. It almost kind of reminds me of Washington D.C. Obviously, it's the capital. Like the sizes of the buildings and stuff are like.
Well, how far is that from where you are now?
Split, the place I was at before.
Yeah. Where you
it was
flew into?
Yeah, it was like a 5-hour bus ride. No, it turned into a 6-hour bus ride.
So why did you go all the way from there to where you are now?
There's more people here. There's a lot more people.
Right.
Split is like the second largest, but it's very
How much is the hotel a day, or did they give you a weekly rate? Or
I got this for the month, and it was like probably like $1,200 for this month. And I'm literally in the center, like the center. But I got lucky on this price. Like probably anything close to this is like $2,000 easy above. Like, but I just found a nice deal.
So that's all you're staying there for, a month?
Yeah, I don't know what I'll do after this. I'm thinking about getting a digital nomad visa and staying here for a year. And
well, how are you going to make money?
I got money saved, so, and I'm trying to do. I'm starting the digital marketing phase for this website. So right now I have like a digital marketing plan that I'm coming up with. I got to make ebooks, and I got to make Twitter pages. I got to make YouTube pages. I got to make You know, I have to get into the advertising portion of I have to do blog posts,
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah. So,
SEO.
so Eleanor said, "Unlimited liquid. I think it's lovely that you took your cat on an adventure."
You're not really helping me out, Eleanor. I know you're
No,
trying to.
no, she's not. Billy's like, for fuck's sake, he paid for the cat. That's the way I am too. A cat with a sad home, sad as shit. Yeah.
No, he makes me happy that he's with me. So it's except he's been in the middle of the night. He knows how to open the door, so he tries to get out, let himself out, and I gotta make sure he doesn't get out. And you know, but
So you look at you goofy when you're tripping?
the other one did, but not this one. I had a different cat. She ran away though. Fortunately, I'm sad about that. But she used to treat me differently. She would be like more. She would be more like cuddling me or like trying to go up to me when she saw this is not a very cuddly cat. So I always thought that she was able to. I was always. I was always thought that she was different and the other cat wasn't.
What's up, Special K?
No, speaking of the cat, he just woke up.
So how are you eating? Does that have like a kitchen,
Yeah, I'll show you guys
or
the kitchen real quick.
or is it a hotel?
No, these are like Airbnbs.
Okay.
I've been cooking. I just had a steak. I just took myself a steak burrito. Got a bunch of steak right here.
Right. Um.
These eggs right here are $2.50, €2, and half a euro, 2.5 euros.
What's that? How much is that?
These are eggs.
Yeah. Well.
That's like pretty much $2.50.
Right.
They're pretty much 1 to 1. There's like a 5% difference, but it's only 5% difference. So it's like either
Now,
5%.
who do you got to clean it, or can you pay somebody to clean it?
No, it's included. Like the cleaning fee is like included in this.
So what? They come once a week?
No, no. I mean, they told me they would, but I don't really. I'm not. I don't like them coming in here. Like I'd rather them just come at the end.
Oh, you kidding me? I'd be fucking having them clean.
No, no,
Fuck all that.
no, no, not needed. Nope. They gotta leave me alone. That's what Croatia is. EU. Oh, and also in Serbia's next door. Serbia's having a bunch of protests right now. It'd
Yeah.
been cool if I was in Serbia right now. They haven't. I don't know what they're even protesting about.
Did you go to a bar there yet?
Oh yeah, yeah, yep. There's. I mean, I'm like, there's like bars next door to me. I'm like literally right in the middle of everything. Look, I've been going to coffee places and like
Right.
I've been a little this and that. I've been walking around a lot. Uh, yeah.
Your phone works over there, right?
Yep. Yep. Everything works because fortunately I had like the unlimited plan because I'm unlimited liquid, so the unlimited plan it makes sense. I was doing the unlimited plan because I was working from that RV and I was using the hotspot on my phone. We're just talking about the hotspot. Um, and then fortunately, part of the unlimited plan is like mobile roaming, so I get data no problem out here. I didn't have to have a like dual SIM or worry about that. So one less thing.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't cost you more to call the United States?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope. No, it's not as far as I know. No. Nope. Yeah, the girls here. There's a lot of cute girls here. A lot of cute girls here. Yep. And it's just nice because like when you're dating in America, if you eliminate fat women and you eliminate single mothers from the dating pool,
You don't
it's
got
tough.
much left.
It's tough, man. It's like it's really tough. So this is a more Christian country, so they have like a better moral foundation, and they're not as fat. So there's less single mothers, and there's less fat people. So it's a lot easier to just it's like shoot. It's easier. It's an easier experience. And plus, you're a foreigner, so it's kind of like cool. I guess a little more interesting. And everyone here speaks English, so they almost just like to practice their English with you. So
Yeah, but they're
so
heavily accented, right?
they're not that bad.
No.
No, they have problems understanding me, which I hate. I hate when people are like, it's like I'll say something and I know the first thing they're gonna say is what, and I'm gonna have to repeat this same thing again. Like I just don't like that. So there's a lot of that going on sometimes.
So
Where they're
Jeffrey Russell said, "I found life is easier without women." Yeah, how long that take you?
Yeah, the accent is nice. It's like a Eastern Europeanish accent, but it's not really that thick, for the most part.
Well, they have those translation apps on cell phones. You can just talk into that, right?
Yeah, but I really haven't had to do that. I've only had to do that one time because most of the young people, really, every young person, like they all pretty much know English. I go to any store or whatever, they know English. It's almost like if you're in, I don't know, some Spanish part of Miami or something, like they all know Spanish.
What's up, Hoax? Hoax, man.
I got these, I got these coons.
What's
Found
that?
these are like the old,
Coin?
yeah, this is from like a couple years ago. It says Republika Hrvatska. Hrvatska is what they call Croatia. I found this under the bed. They don't use this anymore. They use euros, and this girl told me that everything got way more expensive when they switched to the euro. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, that European Union thing kind of fucked everybody. What I understand.
Yeah, dude, that's why. But I don't know why Croatia doesn't have as many. They really don't have very many immigrants. Like I'm pretty much at where all the immigrants would be. I have seen a lot, I guess, but they kind of seem to stand out. Like they seem like they're tourists, not like there's like 10, 10 whatever not non-Croatians like just chilling, not really doing anything. It's always like they're looking up at they're traveling like they got a camera or something. Real touristy types. Why not Special K? You guys already have a bunch of immigrants from what I have gathered. Yeah, I wish I had a basketball here. Too much Central Authority. I don't know how to compare.
You wish you had what? A basketball?
I wish I had a basketball. I couldn't bring my basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah, he's several was saying Croatians are good at basketball. Yeah, that was my favorite thing. I can't really.
I'm sure somebody got a ball down there.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I don't see many pickup games or anything.
Now, what's the weather like over there?
I think it's pretty close to what you're probably experiencing. I think it's on the same latitude as like where you are.
I
So
think
I
it's
think
like in the high 50s right now here.
it was pretty cold today. I think
57 or something.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool here. It's not like there's been a couple of days when it's been pretty warm, pretty nice, but
Right.
for the most part, it's good. It's been kind of chilly. It's hard. They always say the temperature here in Celsius, obviously, so it's hard for me to know what it is. But
One sec.
Yeah, I heard Ireland has a lot of. I heard they're gonna be minority Irish very soon.
Can you even see me?
Yeah.
All that glare in the back. See, I have to keep the computer against the door because the Wi-Fi will only work. Sometimes it don't even work here. That's why I was trying to put it on my phone. There's like a little table there. I could have fucking sat there, but I can't get the fucking hotspot thing to come up.
I'm doing definitely better in Croatia than U.S. Jeffrey.
Doing better. What?
He's asking about the women.
Oh, did you get any twang yet?
Yeah, I got some. I got a little bit. Yep.
You got some Croatian twang, huh?
And one Jewish girl. I met a Jewish girl here.
How long you been there?
About a month and a half. No, 1 month. I've been in Zagreb for 2 weeks, and I've been in Split for 2 weeks.
Dude, how much fucking money did you must have saved a ton of fucking money.
Hmm. Yeah, I definitely did save a bunch of money up. I'm gonna have to go back to work though soon. Like it's not gonna doesn't
Right.
that's not everlasting, but
Is this like your last hurrah?
yeah, I can. I mean, I definitely have.
How long have you been out of work? Like, when did you leave that government job?
It's about to be a full year coming up.
Yeah. You could get that job back if you want it, right?
Yeah, they told me that, but you know, I don't know. I don't like to go back. It's gonna feel like going back in my life, if that makes sense. Like
Right.
I'd rather just I'd rather go somewhere else. But it's a very tough job market for software developers right now, actually. So it's just a tough market. So because of that whole AI thing. So it's like you know,
Yeah, I think they're starting to show the positive side of AI now, but I think it's gonna be horrible. Now, why the fuck this shit don't make no sense? The fucking thing popped up and it won't go. That makes no fucking sense, man. It's blocking the fucking. Oh my god, man. Why is this? Google Chrome. Why the fuck won't this go? Oh my fucking god, man. It's blocking all the fucking. Oh my fucking god, man. Why is it doing that? It's blocking the bottom half of the chat. It's a pop up that come up and it won't. It won't. I can't get it to fucking go. Why is that happening?
I don't know about all the beers, Jeffrey. I don't know about that.
So, how's the Croatian beer over there? Drinking it?
Yeah, I got some. I don't like beer, man. To be honest,
What's that? Beer?
I don't know. I don't know what this is. Yuko Varsko.
What's the ABV on it? Do you know?
It's not very. It's not very good. It's not very high. This is just like a Budweiser type beer. I don't know where it says it. I mean, this thing has like 0. This thing has 0.5 liters. Like they use commas instead of decimals. It's. I mean, it's like all. I don't know how to read this. ABV. So.
Yeah. So, what you been doing the whole time you over there? What the fuck you been doing the last month?
I've been finishing up the website. So the website's actually up and online. And so after that, I just kind of like was talking to, these girls. And I didn't really know what the next phase was for the website. And then I realized I have to do digital marketing. Like there's like a whole, and I've been looking up the digital marketing strategy and how to best position myself for SEO, and I've been doing QA testing for the website. I'm trying to get this. Like today, I'm working on the blog portion. I'm going to have a blog set up, so that's going to help with SEO. That's just going to help drive traffic there, and yeah, I got to yeah. So I'm transitioning just for the website. I'm trying to focus on that. So hopefully I can start bringing in a little bit of income, so I don't have to get a job. But I've always thought like this website, you know, it might take 5 years or something. It's just something I have in my back pocket that it can always generate money for me, hopefully at some point. And then otherwise, you know, I use this time period to just kind of reflect on life a little bit and think about what I want to, because I wasn't really happy with that at the other position, I think, and that kind of kickstarted all this off. But
Right.
so it's just been, the journey of life at this point. What's up, Uncle Bobbity?
Yo, do you know how to get this fucking pop up to go away? Like, what the fuck? It's a pop up from YouTube. I hit the X, I hit close, it won't go.
I'm going to try to see if I can log into your device.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, can you get there from all the way from there?
Yeah, should be no problem. Oh, let me turn that down.
I don't understand why I can't make it go away.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to click on this stuff.
Do you see it? You
Yeah, I
see it,
do.
right? Now there's another one. There's another one that it won't close. So from Salty Cracker, they're notifications. They're notifications from YouTube. Now it's blocked even more of the chat. Like generally, I could just close these easily. So I mean, I don't understand what the problem is. Why can't I fucking close them?
Yeah, I see that too. I'm trying to click on stuff, and it's hard for me just because I think of the interface. Like I can't. Can you click this up here in the top right?
Click what? That? The X?
No, not the X. Definitely not the X. The one to the left of it.
The minimizer?
No, the one in the middle.
Middle. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're still not going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you close them now?
No. Of course, I can't even find the fucking. Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous.
In the bottom right, you see where it says the time?
Yeah.
In the microphone, can you click that up
the microphone?
The up, no, click the thing to the left of the microphone, the up arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, click that. Oh wow.
Didn't do shit.
It's hidden behind the pop-ups. Click the time. Can I? Let me see if I can click on this stuff. That's hidden behind the pop-ups too.
That's going to be a fucking real problem.
It seems like it's a glitch. This is another one of those things. Oh, can you restart your entire computer? Not right now. But anyway, I guess for the time being, we can kind of like. I don't know if I can do this. Because just for some reason, this interface, and I know this is riveting for people watching, but the interface just right now is slow for me.
Yeah, I know. So there's nothing that can be done, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to move the screen for you so that you can still see it.
What the fuck?
But I just don't. I'm just not able to manipulate this. Oh man. I can't do this. I can't really.
All right. Well, let me go back to the full screen so at least I can see you.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking annoying, man. I can't see 2/3 of the fucking chat. I'm gonna have to use my phone. I forgot about the phone. Like I can't see what they're saying. It's blocking
I
it
can't like.
completely.
I literally can't even click on things. Like it's super annoying. I'm trying to see if I can.
Why can't? Why can't you?
I can't even click on anything. Like I'm trying to click on like things that are not those pop-ups, and I just can't do it. Thing like I'm trying to click on like. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have to restart your computer for it to stop fucking up.
Yeah, but this was happening before, and I was restarting the computer, and it was still happening.
You might have
But
to try to.
I didn't have a live stream going, but
I would. Can I click in
yeah,
here?
I'm not going to stop the stream. I mean, I can deal with it. I can read the comments on the phone, but it's just fucking annoying.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I can't. I mean, which is nothing. I would try to see if you can just turn the notifications from YouTube completely off. That's what I would try to do. And
Well, I thought I had them off.
apparently not. But because this isn't coming from.
Well, you know what? See, I would have to do that from the computer then, not the phone, right?
Yeah. Because these pop-ups aren't coming from the browser
Right.
window. They're coming.
Phones are totally different.
Yeah, but these pop-ups are coming from the system, like not the browser. They're being triggered to Windows from the browser. So it's going to be like a browser setting, not even a YouTube setting. It's going to be like.
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah, I know.
Where do you go to notifications?
Let me get my version of Chrome up. Google Chrome. You have to find the notifications through the Chrome. Through the Chrome settings.
I wish I understood computers. This would probably be so fucking simple to fix. But, fucking ridiculous. I hate this kind of shit. I feel like such a fucking moron. I'm trying to remember how to shut notifications off.
If you go to click the three dots that's on the top right corner.
Yeah.
See, it's going to be blocked again.
So Chrome is your default browser?
No, you'd have to, at the very bottom, there's something called preferences, or it's called settings, and you'd have to go to the settings.
Well,
and you can't do it
again,
right now. Yeah, it's blocked.
The 3. It's not giving me any of that.
Yeah, because it's blocked. But so you would have to do that. Like
wait a minute. Maybe not. Oh yeah, it's being blocked by the fucking things.
Yeah, it's being blocked by that, so you can't. You'd have to do it.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh well.
Yeah, you'd have to do it after you restart your computer.
Oh my god! Fucking Christ!
All right. Well, I'm gonna log out of your. Your device. Okay.
I don't even seem to have the. Wait a minute. I think I know how to get that back. Yeah, there's the chat, but I can't see 90% of the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the phone. I'm sorry, people. It just, what is this, like a glitch or something?
Yeah, it's a glitch, but it's a Windows glitch specifically.
Yeah, I'll be able to end the stream. Bobbity said to Jimmy be end the stream if his computer said. It's not that it's messed up. It's two notifications from YouTube came, and they land over the chat. I can just look
What's
at
up,
my
Vance?
fuck it. If anybody feels like donating to this shit show, you know what to do. AJ, you think you could get off some money now that your Pakistani whore's dead? Damien said, Jim, would you rather encounter a bear on a walk in the woods or a tranny activist? A tranny activist. Yeah, how about that Samantha, the trans that I was friendly with, fucking completely blocked me when Trump won because I was gloating a little bit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker talked more than a little bit of bullshit about Trump. You know? Here, let me get a light. I'll be right back.
I got bear spray, Damien. They hit me with direct bear spray to the face because I was out here trying to overthrow the government for Trump.
What's up, Joe Canuck? I can't really see the chat unless I look at my phone. I can't control the chat, so. So Joe Canuck's here. Did I miss anybody? Vamps. What's up, Vamps? I'm having technical difficulties. At least the chat, at least you know we can see each other. You know? It's not the end of the world. I can use the phone. So. Vamps said good evening. Where the fuck are you, Vamps? Ain't you in the United States? How is it evening?
I'm not the UK guy. It's evening here in the.
Ain't Vamps American? I think he is.
So.
Somebody asked if AJ got booted again. And AJ's like, no, I'm here, chill. It's always evening. Okay. So all I got to do is once I end the stream, I got to figure out how to shut notifications off in YouTube on the computer because I'm on a different email on my phone for YouTube.
Yeah, right? It's going to be on your. It's going to be on your laptop. You're going to have to hit those three dots. The very last thing on the list will be settings. When you hit settings, there will be a bar at the top for you to type in, and you type in notifications. Hopefully, that'll find it that way.
Yeah, I can find it on my phone. I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think to help you out.
And once I end the stream, all this shit will go away anyway. I'll be able to see it.
Yeah. You can, yeah.
Yeah, you should. Man, the internet is full of these idiots talking shit on Trump. It's just unbelievable. I mean,
oh, let me. Uncle Bobby, I was trying to get Grok and I was trying to get ChatGPT to export the conversation as a PDF, and they both couldn't do that. Literally, I just tried that the other night.
What is ChatGPT?
That's like the That's like the most popular large language model, which just really means the AI. Damien, the guys in Croatian are like they're very tall. Like there's a lot of tall people here in Croatia, like really big, and everyone dresses kind of like fashionably. I mean, it's obviously a spectrum, and I'm in a city, so it's skewed. But one of the things I noticed about the guys was that they're really tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Vance. Also, never mind.
No, man. So I didn't get any storms up here. I believe it is supposed to rain today around here. Tonight around 7 o'clock or some bullshit.
So I was talking to this girl about
5:15. We're supposed to get rain.
I was talking to this girl up here about circumcisions. Just for some reason, it came up out of the blue. I don't know why. But then she said, don't Jewish people suck the blood from the circumcision?
They do.
You heard that? And I heard that online, but I don't
The
know if that's.
rabbi, yeah.
I was like, I don't know if that's real or not. You know what I mean? I hear
I
people
believe
say
they
that.
do. I believe they do.
So I asked, yeah, on the cut, yeah, yup, Billy Blogs, I gotta suck that off. So I asked ChatGPT if that was real, and it immediately said you're violating policy. It's the first time it's ever done that to me, and it didn't answer. It it got rid of the question, and it was just like that's a violation of policy. So then I asked Grok.
Let me
And
see
Grok
what
did-
Google says. Do Jewish rabbis suck the blood out of circumcision penises?
According to the Hastings Center, to ensure the requirement that blood be shed and then hygienically removed, sucking was deemed the best means of achieving this hygiene anciently. Metzitza Bapay became part of circumcisions in the 2nd century, according to scholars. Most Jews, even observant modern Orthodox Jews, have abandoned the practice.
Well, they used to.
They said Hasidic Jews still do it in some places. Grok would answer the question, but not ChatGPT. ChatGPT just went content. That's the first time I saw that. It just didn't answer the question. Like literally, I don't know if that was how I phrased it. I try to phrase it like the best way possible.
Now a notification from Jimmy Doyle came up, and I can't see the entire chat. I think I was a lot more fun when I was drinking. What do you think?
I mean, those were some. I don't know. Back a few channels ago, it was some pretty fun times. But it was also the situation with the house.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was it's just a different time, man. I look back at like those streams, man. And how long ago was that? Like 4 years ago, 5 years ago? No,
No,
three,
I left there about 3 years ago.
3 years ago, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I haven't been too testy with the. Usually, I just use them for Billy. I just use them for coding. I just use them for random Google searches.
Steve Cray, what's up? I gotta use my phone to see the fucking chat because I'm blocked out by notifications for YouTube. Something wrong. I can't get rid of them.
You've been one thing about you stop drinking though that I think has been really good for you. Like, because I noticed before you went to rehab and things like that, you were a lot of anxiety or
Yeah, I don't have any of that anymore.
yeah, it seemed like a lot. Seems like you might be better because I know it's probably still stressful. You know, you still have probably stress and things in your life, but
I just really want to get the fuck out of here.
yeah,
Let me tell you something. I've seen con artists, thieves, just fucking blatant jerk offs. They go to a rehab, they spend 30 days there, they come out here, and then they wound up. A lot of them will get high within a couple of weeks. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And then what they'll do is they'll slow walk the girl that owns this for 3 or 4 weeks, and they'll either get high or leave and stick her with a bill, right? So then she's less likely to work with you about money. You know what I mean? But I mean, she'll work with me. I've been here a while, but it's these assholes. And then what they do is they go into another rehab. Like there's guys that've been in 3 or 4 rehabs in 3 or 4 months. It's just this little game that they play. So they're living for free, right? And yeah, it's just it sickens me, you know.
Yep. I
You know
mean,
one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's a dark, it's a dark, difficult thing, and you're running into a certain type of person. It's like without a doubt about it.
I mean, I was never a scumbag. I never used the excuse of drugs to be a fucking scumbag. And I mean, most of these dudes are pretty cool. Don't get me wrong.
Is
You
it
know,
called a halfway house that you're at? Would you call it a
I,
halfway?
I say halfway house. They call them recovery house or
Yeah,
sober
because
houses up in Northeast Pennsylvania. They call it a sober house. It's
I
all the
think
same. Fucking.
half
It's basically a rooming house, dude. It's what it is.
yeah, because a halfway house is also for like
Prison.
prisoners, right?
Yeah.
Yep. hmm That's what I think about halfway. I think
Yeah.
about it for
40 years ago, they called these places halfway houses. Right.
okay.
Now they want to change the vernacular to recovery house or sober house. It's basically a fucking rooming house, you know. And if you remember, I moved here. My so-called friend was running it, and he would ridicule me in front of people. I mean, yeah, he turned out to be a total piece of shit. I never want to speak to this asshole again. He comes on here, I'm banning him. I can't wait for him to come on so I can ban him. You know what I mean? Fucking piece of shit. But that kind of really bothered me that he betrayed me like that. He did nothing but lie to me, fucking gaslight me, and like he claims, like he tried to partner up with this girl, right? And he started talking to her like he was talking to me, and she wanted to get rid of him. And so he told me she bought him out for 20 grand, but really she told me it was only 10 grand. I believe her. She has yet to lie to me. This dude's lied to me continually. So
Hmm.
he got fucked because he don't know how to talk to people. And he's drinking.
Funny.
Christmas, he tells me, reach behind in that box. We're driving back from his mother's, right? Reach behind in that box and grab me one of them drinks. So I thought it was an iced tea or something. Here's a little bottle of fucking, like a mixed drink or something. I'm like, what. But he's claiming he don't drink that much and all. He's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, AJ also claims he doesn't drink that much, so
Yeah, well, that he's on his fucking fourth or fifth soldier already. Who's he kidding? How many beers? How many beers are you? How many that piss wood are you drinking, AJ? How many are you up to? Steel Reserve. Oh God, that dude! I drank one of them once. I couldn't even finish it. It's out of Pittsburgh. It's shit. It's a high ABV, but it's shit.
yeah. I'm, I opened this and barely took any sips of it. I don't like it at all.
Oh, you don't like it?
I just don't like beer in general. Like this is just not good. But they drink beer here. Like all the girls drink beer. They all smoke too. No, not the girls I'm talking to. They don't smoke actually.
They smoke weed.
One of them does.
Are you allowed to smoke weed there? Is that a big deal?
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
hmm
Yeah, but did they? I mean, they smoke it outside, or
I might have smelled it like once since I've been here,
yeah.
once or twice.
Where do you smoke? You go out in the porch or something?
Yeah, I got a terrace out here. Yep, I just sitting
You
right
got to
out there.
watch somebody don't report you though, right?
They're not gonna do that. Like
What do the police act like?
Well, I don't know. They're I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had to deal with them.
You haven't had to deal with them.
Yeah, no.
Never
I was walking by a police station today and I saw them get some dark skinned looking fellas out of a paddy wagon.
Shocking,
They look kind of Pakistani or like Indian or something.
right?
Yeah, Texas being down, that'll be good. That'll be definitely. I'm looking forward for that too. Vamps. They said 150K and under, no taxes on income. That's what it should have been. I don't like this no tax on tips and like no tax on overtime
Why?
because it should just be no tax for income. It's like why is someone who gets tips their income through tips like why don't they have to pay taxes but I do? Like why if someone's getting overtime pay they don't have to they're getting time and a half. It's just like um it's like they're just getting an unfair benefit from the tax code. If you make 160K, I'm sure it'll be like you only pay taxes on 10K. That's what I would think. It should be no tax on your sales.
I think the price of eggs came down a couple dollars.
Yeah, crazy how Mexico. What about Canada? How are you guys doing? We got like 4 or 5. It's probably like half the chat is Canadians, so we can probably get a statistically viable sample size of egg prices from the Canadians.
Well, I buy these eggs they're called Eggland's Best,
Yeah.
and they're usually a little pricier than the regular eggs. But I got 18 of them last week for $6.99. Now the regular eggs, that's like $14.
Mm.
Yeah, that's like 14, and you're paying like. But now, from what I understand, the egg prices dropped about $2. But I don't know if that affects the Eggland's Best. I don't think they take the eggs from the same flock or whatever. You know what I mean? Didn't Biden
$8 Canadian.
Biden order have something to do with 100 million chickens being killed or something?
So that's about special case saying $5.50 for a dozen eggs. Yeah, they're killing a bunch of chickens because of so-called bird flu. And it just seems like they have like so little trust in my mind. Well, first off, okay, so the price of 12 eggs should probably be like $2 or $3 in my opinion. So Canada has high egg prices, I think. But in Mexico, they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, like a dozen eggs was like almost, it was like 270 or something before all this bullshit happened.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get them for like $1.99. I remember like find some cheap eggs. It's just like anything that's just like, oh wow, like this is going up in price. Now it lets everybody want it. It's more desirable now for everybody. Like back when eggs were $2 is because nobody was eating them, even though they're always like a very good source of protein. Very good source
Yeah, I
of
eat
nutrients.
eggs every day. I have 2 eggs.
I've been eating them every day too, yeah.
Well, for years they told you that it was bad for cholesterol, and that turned out to be complete bullshit. So
Yeah, it's probably, yeah, exactly. They're trying to tell you eat a bunch of bread and not eat any, not any fats.
yeah,
no
and
fats.
from what I understand, bread's really not that great for you. I mean, I eat 2 pieces every morning, but yeah.
No, it's not good for you. But I feel like I can't do these diets. I can't do these diets where people eat no bread because then I just feel never satiated. Like I need a little bit of bread with my meals for me to feel like I had a meal, or else it's just
Yeah, well, you're just used to that. That's habit.
yeah, maybe. But I just feel like I overeat if there's no bread involved. Yeah, I'm eating a bunch of eggs. I'm eating like 4 eggs a day at least, and some steak. I've been doing steak and eggs because I'm just trying to keep it. I just have that small kitchen, so it's not like, and I have a lot of stuff.
Well,
that I
how's the
cook with.
food prices out there?
The eggs are good. I feel like the beef is like a similar price. Things are things are generally cheaper, but it's not like a lot cheaper. You know, some things you'll find that's just like a big bag of chips is like $1 or like €1, and that seems like a big bag of chips in the U.S. is like getting to be $4 now. Like
4 or
it's
5
crazy.
hours. Yeah, yeah. The clip. Yep.
They're doing that with French fries too. Like French fries, you used to just be able to get some cheap French fries. Like they just add a bunch of French fries or something, and now they're just like raising it. It's just potatoes. Like it's potatoes make fried in oil. You know, it shouldn't be expensive, but they're just raising the price of all these cheap ways to get calories and nutrients. They're trying to. Seems like it's all been raised. The floor has been raised, so it's like there's no cheap. They're getting rid of all the cheap ways you could feed yourself, basically. Which my trick, if you're trying to feed yourself for as cheap as possible, frozen pizzas are probably the best bang for your buck.
That's the one guy in here. That's what he's doing. But
Yep.
the pizzas are like $4 a piece,
Yep.
and and you can buy a whole chicken in a bag for $10.
You're not gonna just want to eat a chicken by itself. Like that's
What's
just like
that?
not. You're
Well,
not just
yeah,
gonna.
but you can buy the cheap like rice concoctions and just some vegetables and shit.
Yeah, it's not sounding as good as a pizza.
Yeah, but a pizza's not good for you. It's not healthy. It's fucking bread, sauce, and maybe some pepperoni. What the fuck?
Mm, I feel like it's all right. It could be worse. You could definitely do worse.
uh, 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 uh. Shit. What the fuck? I'm not used to seeing the chat. That's fucking weird. It's completely blocked. Completely blocked.
The hamburgers here taste good. Like they actually taste kind of like ham. I don't know that. Well, I've only had hamburger from one place, but the patty was thick. Oh yeah, I was getting street
They
food.
probably don't call it hamburger out there, do they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Do they?
yeah. Uh, I don't know what it's like. It's basically like some sort of because that's like an American word. I feel like so when they transport that to other languages, it's still pretty Americanized.
Chill Canuck said cheap and healthy is eggs, chicken, and ground meat. Yeah, I buy a whole chicken and I buy like at least 2 pounds of ground beef like every week. And I bought some Italian sausage and shit. But
Rice
I,
and beans.
I need to get working, man, because a couple of hours I got is fucking going downhill. So what the fuck? So what's taking that website so long? I thought you were going to have that done a month ago.
I thought so too. Well, it is done. I could I could share it out right now, but I kind of want to have like a foundation of like because right now I just feel like the tool is there, but there's a little bit more that can be added so that when you go to the website, like you kind of get it, or it's like a little bit more on ramp friendly. So what I want to do is have like a. So first off, I have to. Yeah, I have an ebook that I'm about to do with the website. It's gonna have a blog post on it as well. I'm gonna have TikTok. I'm gonna have a YouTube channel. The Liquid YouTube channel is gonna be for my. So I want to have that like foundational um, base of information because now I feel like it's not very usable. So I want to have like a few bits of information that kind of helps people understand and get what the idea is behind it.
I still don't know what the fucking idea is.
Yeah, I've been kind of try not to say too much about the idea, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I have the direction I'm supposed to go now. I'm supposed to be doing digital marketing for it, and doing the digital marketing, I have to create a bunch of. I'm doing something called content marketing, which is having a bunch of information available, shareable, that gets people onto the website. So
You think you can make money off this thing?
Um, yeah, of course. It's gonna be hard. It's like one of those things where I think it has a value. I think it has a use, and I'm gonna have to work to get that. It's like it's like I gotta do the marketing for it. So we're gonna see how that goes. And
All right, give me a second. I got to light this.
yep. Thanks, Vamps. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. I need to have like a video at least about how to make. So it lets users go onto the website and make a page for hopefully being able to make themselves income. So I want to have just a few things for people to see, and I think that's going to really help it. Because the first impression. Actually, I've had business advice where it's the opposite, where they say if you're proud of what you first launched, you took too long to launch it, and a lot of people say that you're supposed to launch things as quick as possible. But there's also something to be said about first impressions. So the testing of it, I've done a lot of testing. So there's like two apps involved. There's like the main app, and then there's an app for actually buying things, buying themes and such. So I had to go through. I'll post it when it's ready. Chill. I don't want you guys to see before it's ready. And also, I'm gonna probably have a YouTube video of like a user.
It's 69 degrees here right now.
That's pretty warm.
18-mile-an-hour wind though. It feels a little chilly.
I'm also going to need to apply for a digital nomad visa so I can stay here longer. Thank you, Vamps.
Well, how long are you allowed to stay there?
2 more months. I've been here for. So you're allowed to stay for 90 days within a 180-day window.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So my plan was to just like after this is done, go to a different country. But I don't know. I just kind of like it here. I think the people are real. Listen, I was on my way to get some wine, a bottle of wine. I had 35 euros in my pocket. And a lot of times you can only pay for cash for things here. Like some places, especially the place I went to, like wine store was closed down. I went to this wine bar. I had to ask the guy like, hey, like, can I actually just buy a bottle? And because it was like after all the shops are closed, so I was very lucky to just find one wine place by me. I was trying to get a bottle late at night, and so I dropped 35 euros from my pocket. I had two different people come up to me and say, "Yeah, you dropped this money." Like I dropped a 20 and I dropped a 15 and a 5, or a 10 and a 5, and they're like, I'm like, and then people are yelling. I'm like, are these people yelling at me? But I can't understand Croatian, so it's like I'm just gonna like keep my eyes forward and like, you know what I mean, and ignore them. So I'm literally like ignoring these people trying to get my money back, and they still catch up to me, and like, I'm like,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so they're very so. Point of that is to say that they're very trustworthy, trusting, or it's a homogenous culture where everybody's looking after each other. You know, surprise, surprise. I'm out here in the center of the city.
What times are the bars open till?
Some of them are open pretty late, but a lot of the things like grocery stores are closed at 9.
Yeah.
But the bars will be, and then Sunday is like a lot of things are closed on Sunday.
Do you see a lot of American products in the grocery stores?
Yeah, I mean, I see like a lot of candy and Oreos and stuff, but there's like the chips are a lot. Oh, they still have American chips and things. The cat food here is like I've never seen this brand in the U.S.
Whiskas?
Yeah.
I think I've seen that.
Oh, maybe. That's pretty much the only thing I've seen. Yeah, I definitely see like as far as candy and packaged products. Yeah, we have a lot of that. Oh, obviously this is American. Everybody knows.
What's that?
Purina Friskies. You know anything about? If you know anything about?
Are you getting it wet and dry food?
Yeah, of course. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. It costs a little extra, but I got to keep them happy.
Was he a fucking bundle of nerves when you got off the plane?
The first flight. Let me see if you guys can. You
Can
guys
you
can see.
bring him on the plane with you, or that he got to be stowed somewhere?
He was on the plane with me.
Oh, so you carry a little carrier?
He was. Yeah. Right
So
here.
now, where do you stuff his ass? Over top of you, or?
No, he goes. So he goes in this.
Right. But
And
you
I don't know
can't
if
let
you.
him out, right?
Yeah, of course not. So I don't know if you notice about airlines, but everybody always complains about how there's no leg room, and so you got to put them where your legs go. So I had less than the amount of leg room that people complain about. He's got to
Right.
go under the seat in front of you.
Couldn't you put his ass up in the over top of the bins? No.
Nope. No, he bit my thumb on the first flight.
Bit your
He
thumb.
he punctured through the nail. That's why it's like purple. It's like
Damn.
blood pooled through the inside. But after he did that, what if he's? Yeah, chill. That was the one thing I was worried about. Like I really couldn't do anything for him about going to the bathroom. But when cats get nervous, they don't use the bathroom a lot. And so it was like a 13-hour flight from start to finish, probably 14. You know what I mean? Like getting to and from the airport and things like that. And then who knows before then, like
How
when
are you feeding him in the bag?
on the flight.
Yeah.
He wasn't eating. Like when they get nervous, they don't eat, or they don't like a lot of times they don't go to the bathroom either.
Did he shit and piss in the bag?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Get lucky there.
No, AJ, I was gonna get. I made an appointment to do that to get him sedated, but then I saw on the airline website they said not to do that. It depends on Damien. It depends obviously where you are.
Things that are not those pop-ups.
You should have gave him some. Should have gave him some. What's that shit called? That shit the cats go crazy over? Catnip?
Yeah, I did give him some of that, and I think it got him excited.
Oh yeah.
I guess I am. I'm a prima donna. Yeah. What I gave him catnip, and it got him like when he gets catnip, like he'll get excited and he'll start like playing. So that's kind of why I think he bit me, is because I gave him some catnip and it got him excited, and with the nervousness, like he started like freaking out. And then on the first flight, he was like moaning. But then he was moaning, but after that, he's been good. Like after the second flight and the third flight, like he was, by the end of it, he was quiet. And then I took him on the bus for like 6 hours, and he was good. He wasn't.
What the bus trip cost you?
I want to say like $40 or $50.
Yeah, it's not bad for 5 hours.
Yep. He was also taking my leg room on the bus was worse than the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as leg room goes, I was cramped in there. Like, then I get to Zagreb, and I messed up on my stays. I had like, let me see, I had like one night and then a night in between that I didn't have booked for. So I got a hotel at a nightclub actually, and so the nightclub, it was a pretty nice, at a rooftop bar. I ended up staying the first night before I got to this place right here.
Did you get smashed?
A little bit, yeah. Yep. I had a few beers. I shouldn't have. Yeah. I had a few beers and I didn't have any dinner. I was like, hell, I might as well, since I just chose like the cheapest hotel actually that I could find on Booking.com, and probably the reason why they have it so cheap here is because it's like right next to the and they know you're gonna get some drinks. So yeah, cats I think are better than dogs, in my opinion.
Kidding me? Fucking I'd rather have a dog. I've been watching this TV show. It's called Animal Kingdom. Oh my God, man, that show is fucking awesome. Did you hear me? I'm watching this TV show called Animal Kingdom.
Hmm.
It's really
Yeah.
good. It's like this crime family in California. It's
Oh,
really
really?
good. Yeah, it's really good. Where this woman, the mother, she's like the boss of the family. It's pretty good. It's like nothing you ever seen.
That's cool. That's dope. I've been watching TV. I might have to.
All right, I'm gonna have to move this to my room because I'm about to die on the battery. Oh shit.
I'm gonna reveal the name of the website after I have a little bit of the first batch of marketing done for it.
Oh Jesus. Hold on. Yeah. Let me look at the chat since I can't see it on the computer. Just sucks having to look at the fucking phone. So none of you guys saw that TV show, Animal Kingdom? Nobody seen that? That's a really good show. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Um,
they work for me. That's my group. Yeah.
he's just a jerk off.
Yeah.
This dude never shuts the fuck up. Oh man, I'm gonna keep using the phone. This is fucking weird. No, it's not Wild Kingdom. It's not what it sounds like. It's called Animal Kingdom. It's about a crime family in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And there's a woman who's the mother of these guys that are in like their 30s. And you know, they're doing drugs, they're fucking robbing places, They're surfing. They're skydiving. They're doing all kind of shit. But the leader is the mother, you know, and she's like a diabolical bitch. It's called Animal Kingdom. It doesn't. It's not what it sounds like. I don't know why they call it Animal Kingdom. But there's this older broad who's still kind of sexy. Her name's, I think, Ellen Barkin, and she, you know, she's in her 60s, but she's still kind of sexy. Yeah. See, I have an app on my Android phone where I can watch any movie, any TV series for free.
Oh, word.
HD Cinema. So it only works on it only works on Android. Cyberbully, what's up, Cyberbully? I only watch the Gorilla Channel. Yeah, Eleanor, I believe it's a knockoff of the Australian version of it. Yeah, there was an Australian. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The grandmother is the leader of the crime family. Yeah. Yeah. The mother for most of the guys, and then she's the grandmother of the one guy.
Vance, I'm like good with animals, but I'm not good with children. So it's like either one is, but they're supposed to be like innocent people or innocent entities that are like supposed to be able to be good judges of yourself. So
You're not good with children. I'm good with kids.
I'm not. I don't like them at all.
What you gotta do is act goofy with kids and make them laugh, and they're fucking fine. They'll listen to you. Ancient Apocalypse. What the fuck is that? I gotta find a new series because I'm almost done with this one. They're all documentaries except for one. It's not even coming up. Ancient Apocalypse. Swirly said, yeah, I watched a couple episodes of that Animal Kingdom when it first came out. Couldn't get into it. Man, I think it's fucking awesome. Cyberbully, I only watched the Gorilla Channel. What the fuck? And there's another one, Reacher. There's been a bunch of Reacher movies, but this is a TV show. The new season just came out. That's not bad. Reacher. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, man. I watched this. I watched on Netflix this movie about blues. Blues. It was called like Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Complete terrible movie. Don't watch it. It's just about racism. It's just terrible. Completely oh my gosh. A waste of a night actually.
It's kind of tough. I can't wait to shut the notifications off on this fucking thing. Fucking David Pakman. It's amazing the fucking Republicans turns on Trump. What? Trump creating a recession out of thin air. Now, most of your economists predicted a recession while Biden was in office that's upcoming.
Mm-hmm.
And any types, why Trump and MAGA cannot accept the facts. It's just, what a fucking, he's got 3 million people now.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. No matter what happens, he's gonna have a, because it's either like, oh, MAGA's a cult or MAGA's having a civil war. It's just whatever you gotta say. Just to, it's really like a morale. He's really just like a morale person for liberals to like go to and just hear what they want to hear.
I mean, oh my God, dude, you can be easily checked what he's saying.
They gotta have someone making the argument though, just to keep it viable. Man, if Kamala would have became president, it probably would have been the end of America.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Trump would have been in jail for the rest of his life, probably.
well, no, I think he would have won on appeal. He might have went to jail though, or they might, they might have just dropped it all. Because
They tried killing him.
I don't think any of it was designed for him to actually go to jail. It was designed to get him not elected.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's what it was. They could have even pardoned him after and be like, and used it as a like,
Right. Like if
used
they
it as, yeah, like they're magnanimous.
yeah, right.
Oh yeah. They said I've been hearing that James Comey, because they haven't done shit as far as I want to see people get arrested who were like pushing Russiagate and stuff. And I heard James Comey is about to get indicted here pretty soon. That's going to be the first person that they indict for the Russiagate stuff.
Right.
So hopefully, that's one of the things I think people need to be held accountable. Is one of the most important things that hopefully Trump can do. So that needs to happen. We need to get that Epstein list, but I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest.
No, that's not going to happen. That Pam Bondi, it was fucking stupid. And my brother keeps defending her, but
it's an Israel thing, bro.
Listen, she said she had that fucking thing on her desk 2 or 3 days before they put it out. Mm-hmm. You're going to tell me that she thought 200 pages was there was 250 victims. So, and then she waits till Friday to say, well, they didn't give us all, and then he did this cringy fucking like photo op with giving these binders to all these social influence, these YouTubers, right? It just made her look stupid. It did. It made her look stupid.
It made us look. It made the whole thing look. I mean, I think we're not gonna get the truth on that because it's like an Israel thing.
Not.
And
then why aren't they playing hardball with the fucking FBI, with the office that held on to this shit? I think did they fire one guy or something? Or he resigned? They let him resign. Yeah, they let him resign and keep his pension. It's ridiculous. So.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen just as how Zionist the entire Trump administration is. They're like all RFK Jr., heavy Zionist. I know that Hegseth, he's pretty supportive of Israel.
Did you see that thing where that the woman hit Trump in the face with the boom?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you see the look on Trump's face? He went.
Trump is funny, man.
And then he's like, "This is going to be a big story."
Yeah.
and I was listening to this one YouTuber. He's like, "Yeah, here we are 13 hours later. We don't know her name. We don't know what outlet she's, You don't know any of it.
Gotta send her to Guantanamo.
And there's people saying, well, they could have put a chemical agent on that boom and killed Trump. The Secret Service got to do a better job and all this shit. And they showed another angle of it, what it actually was, and it was this woman with a long boom microphone.
Yeah.
And she barely touched him.
She barely, yeah. She's probably just not strong enough to handle the boom.
Right.
She's probably a DEI boom person.
Right. The look on Trump's face, I mean, that was priceless. Yeah. Let's see. Video of Trump getting hit in the face by a boom. This should be good. Look at his face when he gets hit.
Mr. President, obviously you're.
Let's do it again.
Mr. President, obviously you're.
She just became a big story tonight. Right? Yes, sir. Did you see that? What?
He seemed bemused by it. Look at the look in his face. Oh my God. It happened so quickly that most of the press may not have noticed. That was pretty fucking funny.
It's crazy how much we've seen Trump. We've seen Trump so much compared to Biden. I see that guy every day. Like he's on camera talking every day.
Right.
About something. Talking to the media, taking questions, signing something.
And how old's Trump? Is he 78?
Yeah, he's got to be in his late 70s. Yeah, he's at least
How
78.
old is Trump?
Donald Trump is 78 years old.
And he'll be 79 in June.
Yep. That was one of the things. Like he's going to be 82 on his last year. He's gonna be an old guy, man. But that's one of the things I was worried about with him as well, because he's just too old to be honest. But hopefully he's setting up for JD Vance coming up.
Yeah.
And then
a lot can change between then and then. Yeah.
Yeah, they're already. I mean, so the economy's really been shaky this week, actually, or last week. So it seems like there's a heavy amount of opposition, and I think a lot of it seems astroturfed. To be honest, it seems like there's a lot of money behind these efforts, but that's what it's always kind of been. As far as it seems like money with these people showing up to these town halls and things, just trying to get so it's like they try to start the narrative off, and then once they start the narrative, it takes a leg of its own. So that's what they're trying to do. But we'll see if it works. Yep. I'm hoping this week bounces back in the stock market. I've been getting hammered, but
yeah. Oh shit.
But the thing about the economy is that it's always been like I think of it as like a drug addict, where our economy is like hooked on drugs, and then to get off of drugs, which would be like exporting to exporting our workforce to other markets for cheap labor, like things like those. Like in order to get off of that, in order to bring that stuff onshore, you're gonna have to do things like tariffs, which are gonna have a negative effect. Just like if you got someone off drugs, it's gonna have a negative effect in the short term. So I feel like this, like you're gonna have to go through some turmoil economically, and so hopefully they rip the bandage off of that. Hopefully they rip the bandage off that in this first year, and they can rebound before midterms, because maybe midterms comes up, and depending on how bad this, because a lot of people are saying, obviously like this time they have no problem calling it a recession. Last time it was always like they changed the definition of what a recession is.
Right.
So now,
Right.
now it's like, oh, we're already in a recession, or like we're already in a contraction.
Well, if recession happens, they're going to blame Trump.
Yeah, I think
That's what they're doing right now. They're crying about all this shit he's doing.
they're crying about it. They're blaming the tariffs, and you just have to hope that Trump is doing enough, that when we're letting off all the pressure of this like sugar high economy, hopefully he's doing enough positive things, like under the hood, where as far as slashing regulations, taxes, help. Hopefully there's enough things under the hood that kind of balances that out. I'm hoping the market. Hopefully this week, man, because I've been trying to play the stock market. This is going to be the worst thing for me. I'm probably going to lose a lot of money trying to do this, but I'm trying to make options plays now.
I wouldn't do it now. I would wait.
Yeah, no, well, it's a good time to do it right now, because you want to do it when it's like extreme volatility, so that you can catch a dead cat bounce. So hopefully I caught it today. Who knows what happens with Tesla? I got an option on Tesla coming up, a 2-week contract coming up. So hopefully, and I have one on.
Liberals are claiming that they're going to shut them down.
No, it's like, I think hopefully right now it's at the peak of the. I'm hoping right now is like the peak of fear for that, and I can catch like an overreaction to the upside. Cause it'll overreact. The way markets work is it'll overreact. They'll find the bottom, and then they'll shoot back to like a midpoint, and they'll shoot back down. So it's like the volatility you can make plays off of.
So I'm going to end the stream because I'm fucking hungry and I'm tired. So
Yeah, well,
I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. And this was a little goofy, this stream, because I couldn't see the fucking chat.
yeah.
I got to straighten it out as soon as I get done. So I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank giving this for Unlimited Liquid for his Croatian adventure.
Yeah.
His
Thanks
cat.
for streaming. Yeah. Oh yeah, George made an appearance. Well, thanks for streaming, Jim.
And AJ, go fuck yourself as always. I hope you're pissy drunk. Hope you piss your pants. And I'm out of here, people. All right. I'll see. You know what? I don't think I can fucking end the stream.
You could probably just close out of the browser.
Yeah, I can leave studio and all that.
All right, guys.
There
Peace.
you go.